Today we're gonna make Persian individual little dishes with meat and vegetables. It's gonna be juicy, creamy. So we're gonna take some meat, about 1.5 kilos of any sorts of meat. I have pork, lean pork. You can take beef if you want, or chicken, turkey, onion. I cut the edges off and then split the onion in half. It's easier that way to peel it as the skin comes off with the outer layer. And then those halves we'll cut in half one more time and slice it to the quarter of the circles. You would like to have lots of onions in this dish. It gives the flavor. I have about 2 onions and 1.5 pounds of pork. Then we take mushrooms. I have 4 dark mushrooms. You can use any kind of mushrooms, light ones, dark ones, any ones you like. So 4 mushrooms. Slices the same way I slice the onion. Bell pepper. I have red bell pepper. You can use any color you like. Clean the inside from seeds. Mine is quite big. If you have the smaller ones, use 2 of them. The red bell pepper is the sweetest, so that's why I like to use the red most of the time. But you can use any one. So I sliced mine into 4 pieces and then into little edges. We add everything into one big bowl. Then we're gonna transfer to a bigger bowl and we're gonna shred some garlic. So I'm adding 2 large cloves of garlic. You can mince it or shred it like I shredded it. It doesn't matter which way you do it. And you want to garnish it with salt and pepper to your taste. Do not overdo it. You don't want to add too much salt. You can go with any spices you want, but make sure not to put too much salt because we're gonna have mayo. I'm gonna add about 4 tablespoons of melted butter and mix everything in your bowl so it's coated. Butter, salt, pepper, onions, peppers, and they're gonna give their juices. You want to mix it all so it kind of marinates a little bit. Okay, we're gonna create a bowl for individual portion. I'm gonna take any size of bowl that you have. It's gotta be deep. Some aluminum foil and wrap it in upside down bowl, just like I'm showing you in the video. It's very easy. So you're making a bowl out of the aluminum foil. And flip it upside down. Take your already made bowl. That's your bowl, individual bowl that you use for your portions. We're gonna put our filling in here. I created 3 bowls like that. So out of that meat, we have 3 bowls. Now I'm shredding the potatoes into little slices. You can cut it with knife, or as I use this mandolin, whichever way you like it. So I have 3 potatoes, 1 for each bowl, and we shred all 3 of them. Now we take one of the bowl and individually place the slices of potato inside of our little aluminum foil bowls. You want to cover the bottom with potatoes, thin sliced. And then on top of the potato, we're gonna put our filling with meat, vegetables, and mushrooms. It already has salt and pepper, and it's been marinated. Fill up to the top the bowl. Set it aside. Fill the other 2 bowls. So I have 3 bowls out of that ingredients. Now we're mixing mayonnaise, garlic powder, and 1 egg. So I have about 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 egg, and about half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Mixing everything together, we're gonna make that little hat for our bowls. Once it's all mixed, it's gonna be nice and creamy. And my sheet pan holds only 2 bowls. I will put the 3rd one separate in the sheet, and we're gonna top it with that mixture of mayo, egg, and garlic powder on top of our meal. Nicely spread it. I use a spoon. You can use brush, whichever is easier for you. All you need to do is coat it, and then we put it in the oven at 350 degrees. As you see, I have the 3rd one on the separate sheet. Yes, 350 degrees for about an hour. Very nicely browned on top, juicy inside, and guess what? You won't have any dishes to do, because all you have to do is put this bowl on top of a plate. You can eat it straight from that little bowl. Juicy meat, and it's very healthy because it's not fried, it's baked.